Hey everybody, hanging out in the studio tonight. Danielle's on her little trip to the con in Milwaukee, and everybody else has turned in early for the night, so I am bored. And I wanted to go take a look at a deck that I've run into on the ladder a few times, or little I do get to play. Oh, excuse me. And I thought I'd go check it out, see what it's all about exactly. Because so far I've had pretty good luck against it. But I can see where this deck could be interesting. So this is a quad Iron Thorns EX. Now this list came from Andrew Mahone from Tricky Jim. I'm going to try his list, see how it goes for me, maybe make a few changes to my own personal liking. We'll see where it goes. But if you're not familiar with how this guy works, 230 for basic, pretty good. As long as this Pokemon is active, Pokemon with the rule box, yours and your opponents have no abilities except for future Pokemon. So that should shut down your Charizard EXs, your Pidgeot EXs. A whole host of things get just shut down. That the Teal Mask Ogerpon that we love to use so much shuts him down. And since this is the only Poke that's in play, we're always going to have one active to use that ability. I believe the only thing that does shut this down is the Flutter Mane. If that is in there active, it does shut down our ability. Oh, excuse me. Volt Cyclone is not a great attack. We're only 140 for 3 energies. But if they can't do a whole lot to get their board state in order, this guy could be pretty good. And we also do get to save an energy by moving one to one of our benched pokes. So as long as we can keep the energy flowing, we should be able to do okay. Canceling Clone is there to shut down the ability of Mimikyu, because he can't be touched by rule box Pokemon, so we have to be able to get through him somehow besides bossing around him. This is one way we can do that. Crushing Hammers. Now we want to control the board state. We don't want our opponent to accelerate energy, which is why we shut down so many abilities. We don't want our opponent to be able to do anything. We just want to shut them out. So hopefully the flips of the Crushing Hammers go well, and we can discard their energies when they do attach them manually. Earthen Vessel is here to help us find our energies to keep our chain going. Pokegear 3.0. This deck is very heavy in supporters, but they are situational. We'll talk about the supporters when we get to them in a moment, but to find the one we need when we need it, this is very important. Prime Catcher, it's the best ace spec in the game, and getting to switch your guy out if they try to trap one with no energies, as well as switching their guy out so we can get a taste of your target, that exists right there. Techno Radar helps us find more Iron Thorns. We don't need a lot of these because we only play 4 pokes, but this can help us. Lost City. Lost City is amazing because if we're putting Ralts and Kirlia in the Lost Zone against the Gardevoir match, if we're putting the Regidragos in the Lost Zone with that matchup, all those things can really work in our favor. And again, if we lose 3 Iron Thorns to the Lost Zone, we've lost the game anyway, so there's really no downside for us. Arven to help us get tools, and we have a few tools in this deck, as well as being able to get an item card, which, in certain situations, being able to get the Prime Catcher in a tool, being able to get our Techno Radar in a tool, being able to get our Turbo Energizer, which you'll see in a moment, first turn, can be very useful. Boss's Orders to get the better targets out for us. Colress's Experiment, it's a great draw card. There's going to be a lot of times when we have stuff we can throw in the Lost Zone. Now I have a little bit of a problem with this card because I always get 5 of the best cards and I need all 5 of them and I have to throw 2 away. I'm not crazy about it. Andrew loves the card. We'll see what happens. Colress's Tenacity. One of the most important cards in this deck in my opinion, because it allows you to search your deck for a Stadium and an energy card. Now, if we're pulling that Lost City out so we can get that thing in play so we can Lost Zone their guys they need, but it also lets us get an energy card, even the double turbos that we're going to be playing. So that's very useful. Eerie, getting cards out of their hand to control their item usage. Very good. This card I'm not 100% sure on. Put an energy attached to your opponent's active Pokemon into their hand, and if you do, you can attach one from your hand to your active. It does serve a purpose. If they pull up a guy If we don't have any energy on it at all, theoretically, we can attach one energy and then attach the double turbo or whatever and take one of theirs away as well. So it does help. There's only one in the deck. Not 100% sure in this card. Might be the first cuttable card I can find. On the other hand, if you hit it at the right time, this could be the game changer. Judge just to control the size of their hand when we're all set up. Penny to pick up our guys if they put one up front with no energy. If we've got one that's hurt, we can pick that guy up, get him out of the way, and start him all over again. The Future Booster Energy Capsule. Press 3 for blah, blah, blah. This one's great because we do 20 more damage with our attack, which can negate the double turbo reduction, but it also gives us free retreat, which is very useful with these 4 retreat Iron Thorns. The handheld vacuum is a one-of in the deck. It's just funny as heck. If they hit us, we get to move their energy from the front to the back, put it on somebody useless. Can be very useful in this situation. And there's only one, so it's situational to use it, but it can be very useful. There's our Turbo Energizer. Search your deck for 2 basic energies and attach them to your bench any way you like. You can use that going second turn 1 to get energies onto the bench and start rolling. The double turbo, negate that 3 energy cost. We can do it with 2. And then 7 lightning energies. So that's our deck, kind of the breakdown on how we're going to play it. Again, as you can look right here in the middle of this list, there's a huge amount of supporters in this deck. So I'm a little apprehensive about it. You should be able to play a supporter every turn, obviously. But we don't do any throwaway ones like research. So we should be able to keep most of the stuff on our hand that we're going to need. I have never piloted this deck. I'm not sure how good my skill level is with something like this. But we're going to take a swing at it anyway and go right into the ladder, see what we can do. And as we're waiting for an opponent, I want to say a very special thank you to Gamer Sanctum. Sparta, Wisconsin, our favorite place to play. Tim and all the gang have all your gaming needs there. Check them out on all the social medias. Let them know the Barbecue Man sent you, and they will treat you right. We're going with Tails because Tails never fails. Going first is very crucial, and we failed anyway, darn it. Going first is very nice in this deck because we can get that energy attachment on early and hopefully start swinging turn 2. And again, I don't know if I have the skills to be able to pilot this deck, but I've seen it, and sometimes for me, learning by playing it helps me to learn how to beat it. And we did get an Iron Thorns in the opening hand, so that's obviously who we're going to start with. We have the Giovanni's Charisma, which theoretically could help us attack turn 1. And they mulligan of all people. And it looks like we're playing against Chen Pao. Ow! So if they do attach an energy to their front man, we can probably do something with this turn. Because if I read this card correctly, you have to move an energy from the active to the bench. Yeah, we'll take an extra card. And then we get to attach an extra one for turn. So if they attach to this Serendipity EX, turn 1, we should be able to do something to get off an attack right away. And they do not. So we need a little something here. We got a Crushing Hammer, which isn't going to help us. I'm going to attach the Lightning Energy. We can't use anything else. The Prime Catcher could be used, but there's no point to it right now. So we're going to end our turn. Hopefully they don't get a turn 2 Baxcalibur. But this guy's shut down completely. Yeah, they got a turn 2 Baxcalibur. Isn't that nice? See, we shut that down right there. We shut down that ability to draw 3 cards. They can't use their Chen Pao to get extra energy into their hand if they get that active. We've got a fairly decent deal going on here. We do need another Iron Thorn. We could use some extra draw supporters instead of getting all of the same cards over and over again. But hey, who's counting? If they put an energy on anybody up front, we're going to be a double attaching and going to town. So we could use an Arvin, a Techno Radar, something here. There's the Chen Pao. There's their Earthen Vessel. Throwing away the Beebs. Alright, they got 2 energies. They're going to attach one to Serendipity. They are. And they're retreating. And they can't use Chen Pao's ability. Whoops. Whoops. Alright. But they can use his ability. to attach one. So we're going to move that to this guy. And yeah, we don't have a whole lot going on here. We're going to, I think the first thing I'm going to do is try to crushing hammer it off. So let's try that and see what happens. And we get the head, so we'll get rid of that. And we're going to attach the double turbo. We're going to put the booster out there. Whoops, we're going to try it again. There we go. I really should go after this guy. But that's fine. We're gonna try to just go after this and do it right. Take out the primary attacker and be done. They only have 3 cards in their hand, so if they get cute, we can try to slow that down by using the prime catcher. They have 2 energies in the discard, so they'll have to get rid of half of their hand plus the superior energy retrieval if they have it. They don't have it. This is going to be a short game. Boss's order. Nah. We really don't need to do anything else. We don't have any draw supporters, which is terrible, but hey, you know what? We just took out their primary attacker. We're okay. We're up 2 prizes. We do need another guy. That would be great to get another guy. We didn't get one, but we got an Arvin, so we can get a Techno Radar. So we got something to work with. Let's see what they can do with Pheasantipity. Dippity, 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 doo. Best ball. Chen Pao. Nope. Gonna try to get the beebs going. Might have to take that thing out. Nah, I think we're just gonna put the hammer down and go straight forward. Alright, let's play Arvin. Let's go take a look at what we got. Probably gonna get a Techno Radar so we can get that going, and probably take another. We'll take that one and probably that one. Yeah, that seems alright. Let's use the Techno Radar. And I think we're going to throw away a Lost City. And yeah, that seems alright, doesn't it? Sure. And we're going to grab 2 of these. We're only going to put 1 down. Put that 1 down. And I think I'm going to attach the double turbo and then move the lightning. So let's put that there. And we're going to hold on to this stuff. I'm going to put a Lost City down just to see if we'll keep them honest. Right? Alright. And then we'll move the lightning energy to the bench. There we are. And we have another one in our hand. So we should be okay as long as they don't Iona us. And I'm not sure that this deck plays Iona. But with this new build with the Pheasantipity and things in it, anything is possible. I don't think they got a whole lot going on. They're trying to get to the Beebs. They already threw 1 Bibberell away, I think. Yeah, there he is in the discard pile, so that helps us out. Probably only play 2. So we're not in too bad a shape. Alright, let's see what we can do. See, now we have a whole host of options here. We could catcher and switch our guy around and pull up that Baxcalibur and move that energy with the Giovanni and attach another energy. But I don't know if we really need to do that. I think we should just attach here and do our thing. You know? Maybe I'll put another. Yeah, let's put another one down. We do need to get some energies, and if we have to, we'll penny next turn if it makes a difference. So let's go get 2 more prizes and see if they've got enough for us. Yeah, let's put that there. We'll see what they got for us. This thing's kind of mean. Alright, we've got an Arvin and we've got a Judge, so we have lots of options. You can see we don't run short on supporters. It's just a matter of using the right ones at the right time. And I have a lot to learn about that. So I'm going to keep trying to learn. Sure, you can Roxanne me, that's cool. I don't mind. Now we drew the double turbo and the Uri. And neither one of those is going to help us very much, unfortunately. So we might not be able to do anything this next turn. We do have a free retreat, though. So that's good. Thank goodness for the booster capsule. We could be in trouble. And having the double turbo in our hand, we can put the double turbo on him as we put him active, and then move it back here to this guy and still have enough energy to attack next turn. We're going to Eerie them just to see if they're trying to play any tomfoolery with us. Looks like they're trying to play all of their item cards down. So unless we draw another supporter that would be more useful at this time, we're probably going to play Eerie just because. Hopefully this will get us to a little more draw support. But hey, you know. There's another Bidoof. The Bidoofski. Super cold. They got an energy. Let's get it. There's 2 on him. And 3. They can attack. Let's see what we get. Yeah, we got a lightning energy, I guess. You know, let's Eerie just cause. And they got a rare candy, so let's throw it away. Sure, they don't want that anyhow. They didn't like that card anyhow. So we're gonna have to put this up here. Yep. And then we'll move the double turbo back here. So let's get rid of him. And we'll move the double turbo back to this guy because we have another one in our hand in case we need it. In case this guy gets forced to attack somehow. Like if they have a lost vacuum or something. There's no cards in their hand. They're not a super huge threat. Unless they draw a Bibarel. Did they draw the Bibarel? Well, they drew lightning energy. They're going to put on Chen Hao. Alright, Buster Tail does 130. That's cool. We're going to retreat. Pokegear. Come on, get us something good to eat. We got a lot of choices. You know, let's see if we can use this Giovanni to do something fun, shall we? I'm going to read it again just to make sure it is what I think it is. Let's take a look at it. Active Pokemon, energy from your hand to your active Pokemon. Okay. So we can actually play this and play the double turbo on here, but I don't want to because he's hurt. So let's retreat him. Show you what we're going to do. We'll put this guy up. And we're going to play this just because it's fun. And we'll swing for 100, sure. And we'll put this double turbo back there. Now they have to move the Baxcalibur out of the way. They can't attack or they lose. And they have the energy in their hand to be able to do it. But it's going to cost them all their energy to do it. So I'm okay with that. We have 3 fully powered attackers on the board. This deck's interesting. My opponent did not draw very well this turn, so I don't... Well, they're going to try to attack for 120. Okay, well, that's fine. Well, they decided not to attack, so okay. Alright, well, they gave up. I don't blame them. I had them bent over a barrel pretty bad. Yep. Okay. Interesting deck. Let's see what it'll do. Well, we got some prizes. Let's go grab the prize. Surprise prize. There we are. Alright. Let's try again. See if we get something else. Let's see what else we can get. Ooh, this guy's got 600 rankings, so he's pretty good. Better than me. Tails never fails, right? That's 0 for 2. Darn it. That's alright. I might actually try to build this yet tonight to take the lead tomorrow. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I just realized my camera froze again. Well, that's great. I guess we'll play without the camera tonight. Ah, well. God darn it. Probably froze 5 minutes into the show, into the stream, or the recording here, but whatever. Jeez. Okay, what do you want to do here, buddy? I do worry a little bit. There's so many decks out there that if you put enough cards in their hand, they're going to have everything turn 1. And only playing 4 Pokemon, this could get ugly by mulliganing a bunch. We'll see. There we mulliganed, okay. What's it gonna be? Okay, you got 7 cards. Let's pick one of those and make it your active. are. They got it active. I'm going to choose another one. Guys, I don't mean to be critical of my opponents. There's a lot of people maybe don't have as high speed internet, or maybe they're doing other things while they're trying to play. Maybe kids, watching the dog, maybe eating a meal. There's reasons that people don't always play as quick as they should. And sometimes the software doesn't respond as quick. I don't mean to be critical of people. We got 3 mulligans. Yuck. Okay, well, that's the way it is. Let's see what we can do, gang. We don't have a draw supporter yet, again, and that's perfectly all right. Going second, we can top deck one. Perfectly all right. We've got the Ogre Pawn. Now, I believe his ability gets shut off by our ability, so that's pretty cool. Because I do not like this green egg and ham. Nope. So let's see what they got. They got 10 cards. We gave them 3 extras. Sheesh. I guess for only a quad deck, that's not too bad, right? I don't know. I keep forgetting you guys can't see me right now, except for my frozen picture. But that's all right. I'm frozen in time. There they go. All right, so this is a Charizard deck of some kind with an Ogre Pawn in it. And I'm sure this is in here just to shut down things like Regidrago and stuff like that. Now, we've found ways in the Regidrago deck to get around this guy, because this guy stinks. He's as hard to get around as that Mimikyu is. Ugh. Only this guy hits a lot harder. And they've got the Crazerd in their hand. Most unfortunate that his ability does not work. So they can't accelerate energies into play. They are going to start powering up the Ogre Pawn, and we are weak to fighting. No. Yes, we are. We are weak to fighting, so that could hurt. Because he can one-shot us with 3 energies. So what we're going to have to do is hope we can get rid of his energy, right? We can do that. No, we can't. We can get rid of his energy, right? Nope, we can't do it. Oh, dang it. Alright, we'll attach for turn. I think I'm going to Earthen Vessel. We'll discard Lost City. We're not going to play it yet, but we'll grab a couple more energies just so we have them in hand. I don't know how well this is going to work, but we're going to try. We could really use some of those hammers to go heads, That would be nice. I see the theory behind this. If they could rare candy into Charizard and put 2 fires on him, they'd be swinging with this guy turn 2, and we'd be in trouble. Like, lost game 2, or turn 2. That would be bad. That would be really bad. But he don't have no ability. Neither do he. We could really use the top deck of a double turbo energy right now, so we can get the first lick in on this guy before he gets powered up. We could use an Arven like he's got, that we can grab another Crushing Hammer and try to slow him down. Well, they got the Forest Seal Stone. Does that mean they have the Rotom V too? There's an energy attachment for turn. There's the rare candy Charizard. Alright, we need something here. If he gets another energy, we lose. That's as simple as that gets. We need to top deck an Arven, or top deck a guy, or top deck a double. Well, that doesn't really help us much. So we're going to have to boss, put him on the bench, because we don't need him out there. We're going to put this out here. Sure, let's attach, I guess. We can't do anything else. There's a lot of cards in our deck we could get, guys. Arven helps. Colress Experiment helps. We can draw something. The other Colress thingy we don't need, but would be okay, because we get a Stadium and energy. We could use a Techno Radar draw. We could use... well, the double turbo would have been great there, but we didn't get it. There's a lot of stuff we can draw that we could use. Judge would even help. They've got Turbo Energized, which means if they get an energy on him, and they do, but they're going to have this guy fully powered. And we could really use some help with that, because if he gets out here, we're dead. We're dead meat. Dead meat. Yeah, and they put another fire on it. Okay. So now what the heck do we do? Colress's tenacity comes better late than never. I forget what he does again. Is it energy and a support and stadium? So we don't really need either one of those. So we have the energy. I guess we'll go get him anyways. Grab this and we'll grab this just so we can try to help our draw out a little bit, maybe. We need some help. We need another guy. Again, a very big danger of playing a quad deck is you only have 4 pokes. Maybe another Techno Radar or 2 in here would help us. Jirachi. What the heck do they play? Oh, yeah, okay. Not a big deal. And they have an energy, but that doesn't work for him. Except for it does the retreat, and we lose. Doggone it. They got it all. Doggone it. GG's, my friend. No, they only do 140. That's right, there's no weakness applied. Let's put this on Jirachi. I forgot the weakness doesn't get applied. Woo! We're still in the game. And we have a penny, which does nothing. Damn it. Sorry. Didn't mean to curse. I apologize. So if they don't get a fighting energy in their 3 cards there, we got a chance yet. We have a chance. No fighting energy, right? You have no fighting energy today. We still have a chance. I mean, if they get another energy on Charizard, they need 2 energies all to KO us. They got an Arvin. Do they have an Earthen Vessel or an Energy Search? They might. If they have either one of those things and they can get another fighting energy, we lose. And that's the way the cookie bounces. Sure would be nice if I could draw another Pokemon. I didn't see what they took. Darn it. Master Ball. Interesting. And they take the Entei. Okay, good choice. Good poke. Alright, I get it. Yep, he's alright. And they're going to Force Seal Stone him so they can use that to get whatever they want. And if that's a fighting energy, then we still lose. They're just dragging it out. Get the energy and kick my butt. Yeah, we've got 1 Iron Thorns against the world over here. We need another one. What you got, buddy? They have their card. What's the choice they made? Anticipation. They don't have it. All right. Colress's tenacity gets us another 2 energy and another stadium. I guess to get them out of the way. Sure. I guess. Let's grab another lightning. Sure. Sure. Okay. Well, whatever. All right, we swing away. Woo! My arch nemesis goes down. Pokemon in here? Nope. No Pokemon in there. Alright, here comes Jirachi. Now, I gotta be careful when I knock him out, because if I hit him, they get to take, if he's active and gets knocked out, they get 3 cards to put in their hand out of their deck. So if we can boss around that thing, that'd be great. Team yells, "Chur." Forget what that does. Shuffle to any combination of Pokemon supporter, team yells. Okay. So they got stuff put back in their deck. Not a bad card. Yeah, we're going to boss around that, and we're going to go after the Zard. He's the heaviest hitter out there. Entei hits right now would hit for 80. Oh, they're switching out. Okay, well, hey, if you want to make my life easier, be my guest. So if they do attach here and pass, mathematically speaking, they could KO us by hitting us next turn. Right? Mathematically speaking. They put some more guys down, hit us for 120 or 100, we'd lose. But we have the Giovanni, so we could actually put that energy back in their hand and put one on us. See what happens. Giovanni is becoming a little more interesting to me than it was before I started trying this deck. Moo! Gonna put Moo on the bench? They sure are. He doesn't work either. Oh, dude, Radiant Jirachi doesn't work either. Oh, I just realized that. He's a toolbox. Cool. Well, they didn't put an energy on. We don't have anything else we really need to do. Yeah, okay. Well, we'll just keep swinging. At this point in the game, I feel like those, remember those guys we learned about in school in the history that built the Continental Railroad? They're just out there with those hand hammers pounding those stakes in. That's what this feels like. What's he doing? Choose 6 cards to, oh crap. 6 cards to discard because I got to be down to 3. I sure do. All right. Well, we have enough boss's order. Probably don't need any more of these. Yeah, okay. We got to, well, shoot. All right, we're going to go with that. All right, sure. There you go. You got it. That's a great card for them. I almost could play that in this deck. Whew. Like we need more supporters, but hey, who's counting? And we got another boss's order anyway. We ain't not playing nothing else. Get out of here with that. Alright, so we have another boss's order, so we can bring up the Charizard next turn. There we have a Pokegear, so that might be something to get another supporter for. We'll see what we can do with it. If we can get an Arvin, we can get another guy down there. Holy smokes, Bullwinkle. We're going to pull up the Charizard next for boss's order otherwise. Try to chisel him down to get our last 2 prizes. If you're smart, you'll put up the Jirachi. Let me knock that out if I have to. Or you'll put up the free Retreat Mew. Either one would be an adequate choice. If you put up the Charizard, that's free money for me. Maybe their internet stalled out, unfortunately. I think it did. Because I can't see where they'd gain any ground taking the Charizard, but okay. Yeah, I think their internet crashed or they logged out or something. Because there ain't nothing happening over here. We still got to take 2 swings into this thing, but that's alright. We'd have to take 2 swings into this one too, so it really doesn't matter. Yeah, they're going to run out of time, and then we'll attack one more time, and then they'll time out. Okay, let's play it. Nothing. Okay, good enough. And I'm assuming they're gone. They left the house here, so they'll time out and we'll win. And that's alright. This deck's very interesting. I do think you need more Techno Radars or Nest Balls or something to help you get more Iron Thorns out. And you can see how much difficulty we've been having trying to get draw supporters. So I'm not 100% satisfied with this list. This may fit Andrew's playstyle just great. I'm just not sure it's my playstyle. Now don't get me wrong, in the past I've found a lot of Tricky Jim's lists and put them together and played them, and they were incredible. But he's also a very different player than I am. He does things in different ways. He's better than I am, for one. Oh, what the heck. Let's try one more. We're having fun, right? We're up to Umbreon. But he is a lot better player than I am, so sometimes the trickery that goes into some of his lists, I need to sort of dumb it down a little bit. So, we'll see. Well, we got to get one Tails flip, right? Tails never fails, right? There, see? Tails never fails. We got the win. Yay. Let's go. One Iron Thorn and one energy, please. We have part of it. We have the Earthen Vessel, so we have another part of it. Sure, we'll stick with that. That works. And I think we're going to throw away the Judge if we have to. Because if we have to go manually attaching and they attach one to their guy, we can use Giovanni's Charisma. If we have 2 energies in our hand, we can attach 2. We'll see what happens. And it is Regidrago V. Okay, so let's go with the Earthen Vessel. We're going to toss the Judge. We're going to get 2 energies in our hand. We're going to attach one of them. And we'll pass. Now, if they attach the Drago, we're going to Charisma that sucker. No, maybe we can't. We need to get another energy. Not sure how we're going to... Well, we can go get double turbo with this guy. That's another option. That'd work. That's a good idea. We'll get the double turbo, we'll get the stadium, and we'll start pounding this thing. Now, they're going to be looking for the Ogre Pond Teal Mask here. And unfortunately for them, the acceleration, no worky. No worky. I never get the Drago turbine or Dragapult like that. Sheesh. Never. Always got to work my hind end out to get it. Alright, so they did the energy. But we're going to have to get the double turbo. And that's alright. They might do the throwaway thing to see if they can get 2 more energies. They might. They just might. Maybe. They did. And they got an energy. Rapola. Could be in trouble, gang. We'll see. Future booster capsule helps a little. Let's do this. We got to get the double turbo. We have to. Let's go look just to see how many Iron Thorns we have. We got all of them. Okay, we'll take those. Double turbo. I want to put that out, please. Thank you. And we'll put that up there. Give us the extra 20 HP. Boost attack. All right. Let's see what you got next for us there, sir. Or ma'am. Or other choice. There's they put the Kyurem down. Interesting. Very interesting. All right, so they can swing this turn. And they have the Dragapults in the deck, or in the discard, so they can do 200 to us. We kind of need to get another guy. So we're going to probably have to Arven this turn. And that's fine. Because we desperately seek Susan in this one. Oh, Susan. Okay, we have an energy. Let's Arven. And we're going to get... We have to get the Techno Radar. I guess we can get another booster. What the heck? Yeah, let's do that. Now the question is, what do we throw away? I don't really want to give up any of these cards. Alright, let's... Sure. That might haunt me. We'll put those in our hand. We'll put one down. Give him a boost. We got 2 energies, so we can play one over there. And then we can go with this guy here and KO this thing. And we're going to move the double turbo just in case they can get a big enough attack off to knock us out this next turn. And if they can't, that's fine. We can go grab another double turbo. Or we can retreat, wash, rinse, and repeat. No big deal. No big deal. Actually, we could penny this thing next turn, too. Yeah. That'd be all right, wouldn't it? Yeah. Maybe we'll penny. Okay, they're going to manually attach to him. I don't know why they put this down. You can't attack with this thing in this deck. That's supposed to be in your discard pile. How did they Trifrost with 1 energy? Huh? It must be glitched. They should not be able to Trifrost with 1 energy. They knocked us out. You sank my battleship. Wah! All right. Calm down. All right, we'll just do that. We'll grab that and that. Sure. Just to get them out of the way in case we need to throw something else out. We're going to attach back here. Sure. And we'll attack here and KO this thing. I don't understand how they were able to pull off an attack. Guys, type in the chat if you know what the heck caused that to happen. That didn't make any sense to me. Type in the chat. Oh my God. Leave a comment below. I am slipping, guys. One too many blows to the head with Pokemon packs. Woohoo! That deck's really hard to play against this deck if you have to manually attach all them energies, and it's really hard. Believe me, I've played against it. It's not fun. We got time for one more? Sure we do. Oh, more prizes. We're up to level 6. Woo! Level 6 prizes? Sure, we'd love to have some. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think I will have a few cookies. We got some visors. Woo! All right, back to the ladder. Let's go. See if we can break out of Umbreon tonight. Using Thorny. I nickname him Thorny because, Iron Thorns. Ooh, 855. We're moving up in that. Ooh, boy. They're giving us some tough opponents. We don't get to flip the coin this time. It's all right. That gives me time to go grab a beverage while they're flipping the coin. Sure, we'll have a beverage. Hey, look at that. We get to choose. All right. I like choosing. I like choosing. Choosing says, yes, we'll go first. Thank you very much for allowing me to go first. Seek you. Oh, we had some really good barbecue tonight up at Leroy's Grill up in Black River Falls, Wisconsin. If you guys ever get that way, highly encourage you to check them out. We got 1 mulligan. That's not too bad. We got some things. We got a few things to go around here. Some stuff. All right, we're going first. Yes, thank you. All right, looks like we got Charizard and Dragapult. So we're going to have to do some work. We can attach the double turbo. And I think I'm going to hold off on using the Pokegear until our next turn. We do have the ability to get the energy to go next turn. So we're going to get a KO of somebody. Hopefully that will be the Dreepy. But I'm sure that they're assuming that I'm going to do that. So yeah, they got more Dreepy. More Dreepy. Well, they put the energy up front. Well, that's okay. Oh, they're going to use the Evoluter. That's why. Uh-huh. Well, I'm not going to waste my Crushing Hammer because they don't have any other energies, and I'm KOing this thing. So there they have 2 dudes. The 2 dudes! We'll save the Crushing Hammer for when we need it. And we're going to save the Pokegears for when we need them too, because we need Colress's Tenacity. And we are going to grab this and see what we can do with those. Now, we don't have anybody else. Once again, we're flying solo! Let's make that thing go away. Sure, we'll get rid of that fire energy. No, the fire energy stays. But we can get rid of that Dreepy. Bye, Dreepy. And I'm going to assume that they're going to play this match like a single prize match. And they're just going to keep the EXs off the board until they need them. On the other hand, they may drop Charizard right now. Nope. Using the Dracloaks, that's fine. We'll start bossing those up and picking them off. Or wherever they put the energy, we're going to pick off next, hopefully. We have 2 of these funny looking things, so we can try to get a boss's order. This Dracloak is a good card. They really made a good card there. There's Crazard. But your abilities do not work. Sorry about that. Can we play it? Yep. The abilities do not work. I'm sorry. Manually attaching. All right. Here comes Sir Lance-a-Little. Probably going to grab 2... Yeah, grab the whole fistful of dudes. Look at that. All right. So we got a couple of choices. We could judge them and get rid of that. We have Penny, which does not help us. Crushing Hammer, you going to work for me one time, please? No, of course not. Okay, well, that's fine. Let's give us a little boosty boost here. And let's try to find... Well, we don't really want a boss. So let's go Colress. See what we get. We got a Colress, a Penny, a boss, Crushing Hammer. Eesh. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Crushing Hammer second time, maybe? Yay! It worked. Alright. So now we got some stuff to do. We don't need to attach any more energy. We don't need any more supporters. So let's just start swinging. Can't believe I'm out here on the front porch in the swing. Just a swinging. Swinging. Alright, so now they're going to start going after that guy back there. And I assume that also means that they're going to start put down the Dracopult. Sheesh. They're going to put down 2 of them, actually, aren't they? Yeah. So our Crushing Hammers are 50-50 so far, and that's not too bad. Oh, got bit by a mosquito tonight. Not good. Kind of half tempted to start playing the Pokegears and seeing if we can get some Arvins. There's one. Because, man, it would really make a difference. They're going to have 3 huge monsters out there for us to try to work through, and that's going to be tough. 3 huge monsters. They've already given up on Charizard, I believe. They're trying to use him to bide time. Oh, no, they're going to switch into it. Okay. All right. Yep, so they're going to come after us with Jet Headbutt. Okay. That softens us up, or if we can't KO this thing or move it to the bench, then we lose. Tempted to boss. Let's try these. Because if we don't get what we need, we're going to lose. I don't like them. I guess we'll take Erie because we have a boss already. We need to find something we can use. Erie and boss again. Okay, well, the choices are limited. Did not draw another poker. So let's try the Colress. You got a Crushing Hammer in there for me? Oh, there's our Arvin. We can't use Arvin this turn. If they got a fire energy, we lose. Probably should have judged them. But, so be it, Jedi. Yep, they have the fire energy. There you go. So they win. Alright, let's give it to them. Yeah, there wasn't much we could do about it. We only ever drew 1 Pokemon. It is what it is. That happens sometimes. Alright, guys. Pretty good overall results. I kind of like this deck. Feeling it pretty good. May make some changes. Not sure. We'll find out next time. Please like, share, subscribe. Ring a ding the bell notification. Comment below. Let me know what you think of this deck and what you would do to change it. Help us also by getting us out there to other people as we close in on 30,000 subscribers. We greatly appreciate it. Until next time, gang, I played this crazy quad deck, And you guys could do it too. See you next time.